welcome to SPOTCast.
I'm David.
I'm Audrie.
Alright, today we are going to interesting report, which is the
DBS Asian Insights.
Okay, DBS Asian Insights actually features a 125-page report. Okay, what's that? Doing a forecast on the Singapore economy to the year 2040.
Yes, it's like a 15 years research forecast.
And why we are particularly interested, okay, because in 2018, if I'm not wrong, okay, DBS actually did a forecast on Singapore property prices, saying that by 2030 it hit 3,000.
Correct.
Average PSF lah.
Yes.
And what happened is, based on the growth to 2025, right, we are seeing that it's actually on trend to hit the 3,000 benchmark by 2030.
Correct.
So we are particularly interested in this report because it states one thing: the key pillar to keeping Singapore livable, enabling graceful aging, is really focused on 4 pillars, and one of the pillars is really on real estate.
Correct. There's estimated 200 to 300,000 new homes
to be built by 2040.
Yes.
Okay, and 3 key themes. Number 1 is growth in population, rejuvenation of city centre, and decentralization. Okay, particularly what do you mean by decentralization?
Moving everyone away from CBD.
Yes. Okay.
Don't have everybody cluttered inside CBD itself.
Yes. With the growth of population, Singapore is going to have massive population of 6.9 million or beyond in 2040. So what happened is, if everybody got to come from every location of Singapore to go to work in CBD, there will be massive traffic jam. So decentralization
also cannot.
Yes. So decentralization is taking place. So as for what we are seeing, right, decentralization has already taken place.
Correct.
Namely, Woodland Regional Centre, Tampines Regional Hub, as well as Jurong site, which we call it the second CBD.
And even Pongo, where they have the digital district.
Yeah, Pongo Digital District. So that's part of decentralization.
Correct.
Alright, and of course, what we are looking at is, of course, the population growth. And healthily, we are having 58,000 growth of Singaporean and PR
just last year
yearly. Okay, that's the estimated forecast. That's what we are trying to do. Alright, and then we are also looking at rejuvenation of city centre. So when you look at the master plan, you are seeing a lot of transformation in place. Okay, and importantly, the real estate growth. What is the forecast?
The real estate growth, what is the
2 to 3%
oh, okay.
compound annualized growth rate.
Yes, C.A.R.G.
CAGR.
C.A.G.R.
Okay, CAGR, 2 to 3% CAGR annually to 2040. And what does this really mean?
We did a calculation on it. Yeah.
On average, it goes about 2 to 3% annually. And if you're talking about average of 3,000 in 2030, by 2040, we are hitting $4,000 average if it's a 3% growth. And if it's a 2% CAGR growth, we are hitting a 3,600 PSF.
Yes.
And this is a good news to many of the home buyers.
Precisely.
And also bad news for home buyers. You know why? Because good news for home buyers is probably any property that you buy today will give you a good growth rate by 2040.
Yes, it will.
Yeah. And the bad news is, if you delay in buying, it will become too expensive and
it will just go
rich.
higher and higher, the PSF, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so why do we bring up this report is because with this report, right, does it mean that you can just simply jump in and buy any property since it's going to grow 2 to 3% CAGR by 2040?
Not every property in Singapore will have such kind of growth.
Yes. Okay, so what we are looking at is an average of 2 to 3% growth. So we are looking at about 3,600 to 4,000 PSF. So if you're looking at properties in overpriced area, I have to say, if today you are buying an OCR at 3,000 benchmark, at this point of time, I think it's really beyond.
You might have to wait for
a good long time, beyond 2040.
Before you can actually make a good profit out of it.
That's why our L.E.X method, location, exit, entry method, is really important for evaluating property because it makes sure that you are buying the correct property.
Yes.
And at this point of time, Audrey, if we are talking about location, right, with the increase in pricing, what do you think most buyers will be looking at based on location?
Based on location. Personally, for me, if increase in pricing, then I will rather go nearer to the city centre.
Yes. Okay, so a few things that we are looking at: nearer to city centre, nearer to city centre and town is the same. Okay, nearer to MRT, nearer to good schools. Okay, because this will actually enable you to offload easily because you have a bigger pool of buyer. In terms of entry price, alright, you do not want to go into the peak of every district.
Yes.
Okay, I just say, for example, right now, if OCR prices is on average about 2002 to 2003, you do not want to buy 2006, 2008.
Yes.
Alright, this is just a guide. Okay, that's why after this L.E.X method, you need to have a framework in place before you actually go and buy a property. And of course, we want to introduce our
C.L.E.A.R framework.
Yes, that's our signature C.L.E.A.R framework. It states clearly the different aspect that you need to have before you actually procure a property.
Yes, correct.
Okay, and that's a property roadmap that you can use for life. Okay, so what is the C.L.E.A.R framework?
We're talking about clarity here.
And clarity means your affordability. I would say your TDSR, okay, your loan, your finances, and how much can you afford. I would say today if you're earning 10k or 12k, you do not want to be putting 6,500 or more into your property because that will not allow you to have enough for your expenses.
Precisely.
Yeah, because
we
Singapore
always
likes
talk about prudency also.
Yeah. And today you max out a TDSR, right? Take note, if you max out a TDSR and you haven't bought a car, and then you are looking to buy a car that will set you back by another 2,000-3,000. Alright, you'll be left with very little for yourself. So that's the very, very important part. So clarity outlay the importance of your finances. And then we'll list out the possible available properties
for
that suits your lifestyle.
Yes.
After that, we'll have to go into your evaluation.
Correct.
Why do you need to evaluate
all these things?
Evaluation actually does one thing in particular to make sure that whatever you buy does not trap you for
a long time.
a good long years.
Yes.
Okay, in Singapore itself, at this point of time, what we are seeing is when you are buying a property, there is very likely or unlikely chance to make losses. But what we want to do is to make sure that you are in a good place to offload it when you want to.
As and when necessary, I would say.
That's where our evaluation, where we define our C.L.E.A.R method, comes in place.
Yes. Then thereafter, of course, we need to align it.
Align to your goals again. So I would say, what is your goals that you want? Because whenever you're buying a property, whenever you are doing a roadmap, right, you need to have a future goal in place. Okay, so once the goal is defined, we align it to your goal so that you will realize whether this property or the next few property that is in place for your roadmap, is it the correct move?
Precisely. And then, of course, last but not least, we reinforce.
Yes. What we do a reinforcement is we reinforce that whatever property that you are choosing, right, is not overpriced.
Yes.
That's where we do a lease reset, we do a comparison of land sales, we do a comparison of pricing around, and to make sure that you are in good place before you actually go ahead to buy. So with this, right, in fact, what we are looking at is with a C.L.E.A.R framework and our L.E.X method already done up, you walk smartly into a show flag without the FOMO.
Yeah, correct. the FOMO is what everybody will fear actually.
Yes. Okay. So don't miss out. Stay through our video. Don't miss out our C.L.E.A.R framework. Buzz us for consult and we'll get in touch with you.
See you.
Bye.